Alright, well, welcome back to another video here in the woodlands of Pennsylvania. A little bit farther from home today, we're back in Buchanan State Forest here in Fulton County. And this is Saturday morning, quite a few other cars parked out here. But I am back, as you can tell by the title of the video, back at the abandoned Turnpike tunnels. This is the Sideling. I'm going to the Sideling Hill Tunnel, which is the one that's a mile long. And I'm here for several reasons. I'm going to make another video here today, not about necessarily the tunnels, but we are going to go into the tunnel because, as you can tell by the video, I'm going to test this flashlight. This is the ThruNite TC15. Now, I have used a ThruNite flashlight, if I can talk correctly here, for several years. I'll show you that one when we get up to the tunnels. And I've loved it. That one I bought, but this one was sent to me, so we're gonna use both of them in the tunnel and see how they work in there. I got my other camera lights, my bag there too, that we'll use a little bit. I'm not gonna walk all the way through the tunnel. This one's a mile long, but we're gonna at least show you what this little guy can do. A little flashlight, but it does pack quite a punch. So I'm gonna quit blabbing here, and we'll get up to the abandoned turnpike, get to the tunnel, and we'll see what these little flashlights can do. All right, let's get going. And I'll take a moment to mention where I'm parked here as well. This is the Oregon Road in Buchanan State Forest. Right there is the abandoned turnpike, and there is some parking here. I parked just a little up though. There are plenty of other places to park to get to the turnpike tunnels. Like I said, there's several of them out here, but this is just one area. And just like that, here we are. Yeah, it just always looks really awesome up here. Yeah, down there, several miles, it's Ray's Hill Tunnel, which is about half a mile. But up this way is the Sideling Hill Tunnel. Very post-apocalyptic. And just up ahead is the tunnel we will be using to test these flashlights. Sideling Hill Tunnel, abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike. So here is the gaping maw of the abandoned Turnpike tunnel. This is the Sideling Hill Tunnel, if I didn't mention that. Mile long. It's pretty dark in there. So we're gonna go in there and gonna test these lights. I do have my main camera lights as well, but I don't think I'll use those here. I just want to see how well these flashlights do. And the one ThruNite flashlight that I have, I did use last time I was here. So we'll give them both a test. So let me quickly show you again the two flashlights that I have. You can hear my voice echoing. Of course, the one that was sent to me is the TC15, the smaller one. Kind of cool, it fits in like smaller places. And the one I've been using for quite a while is the TN4A, I believe it was called. Yep, the TN4A. I've been using this one for quite a while. It's getting beat up a little bit, but it holds up well. So let's get in there. Let's quit looking at flashlights and actually use them. All right, yeah, I'm not walking all the way through, just until it gets really dark so we can use these. All right, let's get in there. And into the tunnel we go. There's quite a bit more trash in here than when I was here last time, but that's the way it is around this water. I think a lot more people have been using these tunnels because of the ongoing pandemic thing. And it's getting darker, so we'll pull out the flashlights soon. Oh yeah. Darkness descends. So let me pull out the TN4A first. You can see the end of the tunnel there a little bit, but let's turn this one on. You can see how this one lights up the world in here. quite nicely. Like I said, this is the TN4A. I'm using 4 AA batteries in it, but you can use rechargeable batteries too. And of course, as I'm shining this, you gotta remember that tunnel is a mile long. So it's, yeah, does pretty well in here. All right, let's get the smaller one out and see how it does. Of course, here's what it looks like again without any lights. Let's turn on the TC15. Okay, so that still lights things up really well, considering that it's a smaller flashlight. Because I think I have it on the brightest here. Because both of these do adjust different levels. Lower. Oh, there's higher. A little bit higher, a little bit brighter. Wow. Remember, this tunnel is a mile long, so this little light's doing pretty well. Actually, really well. Just this little guy right here. And since we're in here, I think we'll just keep walking for a bit. Let's take a look back behind us here. Back there's the entrance where we came in from. There's actually a tunnel up above the main tunnel here that I've been in. It's kind of like a service tunnel. That's what these little holes in the roof are. So it's getting pretty busy in here. You can probably hear people down there. Lots of people riding bicycles through here and all kinds of stuff. All right, I'm gonna turn around soon though. I think there's some people coming up. No, there's not. Sound travel's really weird in here. All right. There's some half-decent graffiti in here though. But most of it's garbage. Let me just quick give you some perspective on how big this tunnel is, actually. Let me set the camera down.
Full plan here? I don't want to disrupt your activities.
No, that's fine. So as you watch this flashlight review, I want you to keep in mind how big that tunnel is and how little that flashlight was. It did a pretty awesome job in there, I would say, for its size. I am heading to another tunnel-like location here in another video, so I think I'll try to show some footage from that as well, if I can remember to do so. But in a moment, I'm actually leaving the tunnel back there. It's getting pretty busy back there, a lot of people, as you can see in the video. So I'll give you some of the thoughts about it as I get away from some of this noise back there. So some other thoughts. It is ThruNite, so you are going to pay more for their lights, but you get what you pay for. I've learned that the hard way. You know, this is my, what do I say here? June's coming up here. This will make 5 years doing YouTube and exploring and stuff. And I've made a mistake a number of times in the past of buying cheaper flashlights, you know, falling for the, you know, the little gimmicks of how bright this light is going to be, you know, the $10 stuff from China. Nothing against China, but you know, they do their stuff. You know, some of those lights they claim, oh, it has, you know, 3,000 lumens, it's so bright. But when you buy them and you actually use them in places like this for filming and exploring, they're garbage. So, like I said, you will pay a little more for a ThruNite, but the brightness level is just amazing. Because you need that for filming and just exploring. And they're rugged too. Like that TN4A, I've had that for a couple of years, and it's gotten beat up, so it keeps going. So, looking for some good flashlights? Go ahead and check them out. All right. So, like I said, I am going to head to another tunnel. So, if you want to stick with me, you can. Or if you're done watching this video, that's fine as well. So, hopefully, I can find this other tunnel. All right. All right. So, just an update. I did find another tunnel here. It's not the tunnel I mentioned. That's further off down the trail. But this is like a little culvert. So I'm going to go ahead and explore it. I'm exploring it for another video. So, I'll just give you a brief chance to see what the little TC15 looks like in here, into like a smaller tunnel. All right, well here's what things look like in this tunnel with that TC15. Yeah, it really lights things up. It does have different brightnesses. There you go, check that out. So this is pretty cool down here too. You know, a little flash like this is perfect for this kind of exploration. All right. Pretty cool. All right, so I have found the other tunnel that I was telling you about. And we'll be in there shortly. Just for a little bit of a test. If you are interested more in the history of what these tunnels are and stuff, I am making another video dedicated to just these tunnels and their history. It is linked to, the history of this tunnel is linked to the history of the Turnpike tunnels that we were in earlier. But I'm just going to film a short segment going through here as well. So, pretty cool. I should mention that other video I'm making won't probably be out for several weeks, but it'll be out eventually. All right, so here's just another quick little test. Let's turn the TC15 on. Whoa, there you go. Just lights up the whole tunnel. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, there you have it. Yeah, so definitely a little flashlight worth having if you're into filming and exploring like this, or just have, in your car for emergencies and stuff. Just lights everything up beautifully. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. Hope you had fun. It was a product review. I know those aren't always those fun videos, but we did get to explore a couple of tunnels. Like I said, I explore these tunnels more fully in a later video. So anyway, thanks for coming along. I'll see you around.